Hey y'all, welcome to the Style Chronicles. I had a request that I film how I conceal underneath my eyes, so I thought I would go ahead and do that. I've already done this entire side of my face, and this side I've done everything but conceal. Now, of course, my camera doesn't pick up the dark circle the way that I see it in the mirror. I'm not exactly sure why. It actually does not look as bad right here underneath as it does in real life. Go figure. So yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, so you can tell the dramatic difference, you know, between a concealed one and the unconcealed one. I have extremely dark circles. They are kind of a purpley reddish blue, if that makes any sense. Today they are not so much blue. They darken up depending on my allergies and my sinuses, and they get better depending on my allergies and my sinuses. Absolutely has nothing to do with the amount of sleep that I get or don't get. They don't change according to sleep for me. I have been to dermatologists who pretty much tell me it's my allergies and my sinuses and inherited from my parents. My dad has, you know, not dark circles, but just little circles, if that makes any sense, because he's a guy. They're nothing, I mean, you probably can't even really tell them. They're more, I guess, little bags than anything. My mother has extremely dark pigmentation, like circles underneath her eye. She had, let's see, yeah, she's had them since I was little, and it kind of runs in my family. Like, my sister has them. I know my aunts and uncles have them. My father's side of the family, my aunts and my cousins have them also. It's just kind of, you know, it's hereditary. You inherit a lot of things. I have inherited so many things from my paternal grandmother that I just kind of chalk everything up to heredity and what I inherited from some of my absolute favorite people. Anyhow, so that's basically what my dark circles stem from. Not sleep by any means. My dad used to say it was sleep growing up, but it actually has nothing to do with that. The more I sleep, the less I sleep. It does not matter. They don't change. They change according to allergies and sinuses and stuff like that. And somebody asked me if I was on a medicine program or something for my allergy sinuses. No. Other than your run-of-the-mill, like Zyrtec, Allegra, you know, Claritin. Of course, before they were over the counter, I had to get them, you know, through a doctor, so I guess then I had more of an allergy program to take care of them. But no, you know, I feel something coming on and I know whether I need to take an allergy, like an antihistamine or a decongestant. Now, I try not to take them every day because they're not good. You know, when they were prescribed, my doctor would prescribe to take every day, and I did that religiously. When I got married, my husband was kind of leery of them, and he started really to get on me about taking medications every single day. Because, you know, to him, he was raised that they didn't take a lot of, you know, if you don't need it, you don't need it, you know when you need something. So his immune system was immensely stronger than mine. So since kind of weaning myself off of an everyday allergy or, you know, antihistamine pill, lots of things have changed, and I can go, you know, sometimes a week without taking anything. Of course, there are, you know, weeks where I have to take something every single day in order to get through the day without sneezing, you know, my head off, or something like that. So it just depends. I take them as I need them. Sometimes I won't need them for a while. I have gone, you know, months before without needing them, and then the allergy season changes and I need them again. So there's that. Anyhow, that has everything to do with my allergies. This is my everyday concealer. So I'm going to use the Superstay, the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour concealer. This is drying out. Not drying out, it's running out. What I find once I get to this point where I'm having to kind of work to get some product out, okay, I'm just going to put it on here. Like that. And then I kind of let it set up. I know that looks like a lot. It's really not that much product. It's a doe foot applicator, so it smooths it on. Okay, once I get to the point like this where I'm having to work to get some of this product out, there's that little kind of I don't know what this is, but you know, it helps to clean the stick off when you pull it out. It's a little plastic part that pops in there. I take that out and I find that I can get everything in the tube. So that works well for me for that. Okay, next up what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Coty Airspun. Hey honey. And I'm going to get some of that powder onto a little bitty brush. I like to use my concealer brush for this, and I did not bring it over here. So what I'm going to do is just use my MAC's blending brush, and with the pad of my ring finger on my right hand, just, you know, the hand that I have more control over, with the pad I'm going to take it and just lightly pat, and then I rub the edges out just to blend a little. I pat because it does not remove product. That's what I don't want. I want a buildup of that product there. Yes, it, you know, can constitute a mask slightly underneath your eyes, but that is what conceals those circles. So that is what I do. I just pat it in until it's done, and then the edges I can rub into my skin so that it is, you know, smooth. Then I will just take that powder that I put onto that brush and tap it into the concealer to set it. Just like that. Okay? And lastly, I will take that Coty Airspun again and just get it onto my skin underneath there. And powder my face. And that is how I conceal using that product. That, you know, Superstay concealer is really great because it doesn't budge, and it just, I mean, you just kind of pat it on, and that is my, you know, end result. Not that the circle was bad enough for you guys to see it in the first place, because yeah, it's showing up really nicely on camera. This is MAC's Espresso, and I'm just going to run that. I like to run shadow underneath my eye area, like that. What are you playing with now? And then I will take my blending brush again. This is a pencil brush, MAC's pencil brush. I think it's a 219 and this is a 217, yes. And let me get that off. And then I will just blend out what I just put on. This is Wet n Wild's blush in Heather Silk. I'm just going to get that onto the brush and get that onto my cheeks. Because I didn't do this one, this side anyway. Yes, I run my blush up the sides of my face. I know, I like that. I like my highlighter up around my eyebrows too. I'm just kind of blending out that blush I just did. And then, you know, I will do my mascara. Powder your face, honey.
Powder your face.
You're not gonna watch Sesame Street? Oh, I hear Bert and Ernie's Great Adventures. No? Okay, anyhow, yeah, that is, for the most part, how I like my concealer. Now, this is how I do it every day, for work, for like errands on the weekend, stuff like that. If I need to dress up, so if I am like, you know, really trying to look my absolute best, I use kind of a different technique to do my concealer. I always pat though, always pat my concealer in. I don't want to remove product. I want that product to create an even, flawless. I love the look of a porcelain doll's skin, so that is kind of my inspiration for my own skin all the time. I know, you know, that might not be ideal for everybody. That's just how I prefer. I feel like you're gonna spill this, honey. Okay, just take a little, okay? Now give me the top, because this spills everywhere. This powder is, yeah, this is loose. It spills everywhere. Okay, anyhow, like I said, that is my inspiration for my skin all the time. It's not ideal for everybody, I know, but that is how I like mine. So I, you know, don't really ever rub concealer in or anything like that. Now, I have tried to do concealer with a brush, and I don't understand. I mean, you know, you get lines and all that stuff. I end up always patting it anyway, regardless of whether I do it with a brush. So, I will definitely do a video on how I do my nice concealer, how I do my, you know, I'm trying to, I don't know, concealer. I don't know what to call that entire, you know, makeup look, because it is so completely different from how I do my normal everyday makeup. You know, everyday makeup, I want to get it done, get it over with, and move on. And with my dressier makeup, you know, I take my time, I'm slower, it ends up probably a lot prettier, but like that, and I used completely different products. Anyhow, this is how I conceal. I hope you guys, you know, saw how I did that. Really quick, really fast, really easy. I'm not a makeup artist, so if it's hard, if it's too, you know, much or too difficult, I'm not even gonna try it, especially for every day. It's just, yeah, it's not within my, not within my realm. That's it. So thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. No, you're supposed to turn off.